I had to go to the hospital, y'all. So let me tell y'all, I gotta catch y'all up. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Angie, and today I'm gonna show you guys how to slay the easy way. But in today's video, I will not be doing my makeup. I am going to be doing my long time, it's been a minute, but I'm definitely going to be doing my bump date. You guys have been asking for this bump date. Y'all been DMing me about the bump date, asking me about my cravings, asking me all things about baby. And so in this video, I'm going to be talking about everything, my cravings, how my doctor's visits have been going, just like the honest truth about this pregnancy thus far and how I really feel. And I'm going to kind of open up to you guys and go a little more in depth other than our vlogs on my main channel. So this video really is past overdue. I know those who may have subscribed but not subscribed to Riley and Angie, which is our main channel, you probably don't know, like, what, pregnant, what? Because all I've been doing was makeup and hair. So yes, that's that, y'all. I am pregnant. I'm late. Part of the reason why I'm late doing this and talking to you guys about this stuff is because I've been sick. Like, I've been so sick, y'all. That's all right. I'm gonna get right into it. So without further ado, let's get into the video. First things first, how far along am I? I am officially 13 weeks and 4 days, and on Halloween, October 31st, it will be the ending of my 13 weeks. So y'all, this pregnancy is kind of going crazy. If I'll be real and honest, it's kind of going by kind of fast. So I am 13 weeks. I'm gonna have the What to Expect app right here. And on this app, it kind of gives me everything to expect in that week. So I'm definitely experiencing most of the stuff. So let's talk about what, let's go back and then we'll come to current. So I had to go to the hospital, y'all. So let me tell y'all, I gotta catch y'all up, honey boo boo. Okay, so first things first, when I found out I was pregnant, we was in transition. We were moving from our old place to our new place. We are currently here now. Now, if you missed all of that, go and check out Riley and Angie. That's our main channel, and you'll kind of be up to date. So during that process, on our way moving out of there, we had just thrown away all of my daughter's clothes she could not fit anymore, and all my son's clothes he could not fit. So literally, we had no idea that we'll be having a baby or that we was expecting. Obviously, I wouldn't have threw away all of the old boy clothes, because most of the stuff he didn't even wear all of it, as well as my daughter, most of her stuff she didn't wear all of her stuff. I still had stuff on racks, shoes, all of that, and I just like, let's just toss it, because I in my mind did not know, like, y'all, I was tracking my cycle and everything. I had no y'all gotta see that whole aspect every day. What in the world do I see a stink bug? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm never finna play. Okay, y'all. So I had no thoughts that we would be expecting, because y'all, we were doing the rhythm method and it worked until my son hit a year, and boom, your girl ended up pregnant. So yeah, so I threw away all those clothes. I had no type of thought process, because we had went so long and we didn't get pregnant. So far every year I've gotten pregnant, because this is baby number 3. So I don't know what the heck be happening around this time, but your girl always get knocked up. So I had no thought process that we would be pregnant, but I did have some pregnancy scares, and y'all can go check out all of that. We found out we was pregnant, all of that. You got to see how I found out. It was crazy. I'll link that down below. And then moving forward, once I hit that, I want to say 5th week, your girl was sick as a dog. Like, as soon as I hit the 6th week mark, I think 6th week, I'm gonna have to go back and look and see and correct if I'm wrong. But literally, as soon as I hit that mark, your girl was sick as a dog. I was throwing up, vomiting uncontrollably every single day, morning, noon, and night. I could not eat anything and all of that. And I gotta tell y'all about my visit, y'all. So I was just throwing up so bad, and I just like, man, why I can't keep nothing down? Because I could not keep nothing down. Like, I mean, water, none of that. I could not keep none of that down. I ended up having to get rushed to the hospital because I could hardly move. I was not eating for, it seemed like days at a time, because every time I would eat, literally it would come up. Like, I had no appetite. but I also was hungry at the same time, because you know that hunger pain when you're pregnant. So it was crazy. Like, it was just like a catch-22. Like, I could never like shake it. Every time I feel good or whatever, boom, I just get hit with nausea. I tried everything. I had the Preggy Pops, I had ginger ale, real ginger root. Like ginger root beer. It's like a root beer, but it's like 100% ginger or whatever. It's like the strong ginger. You know, like the Jamaican drinks. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yep. So I had those. They would only work for a little bit, but because they were so sweet, I couldn't really drink a lot of it, even though they help a little bit. I tried literally everything under the sun except the C-bands, which I'm kind of like through that nausea stage now. I have moments, but that's because it's time to eat. So nausea only comes on me when it's time for me to eat. It kind of reminds me it's time to eat, because I'll be having a hard time with appetite. We'll get into that. So I tried everything, and then my final thing that really has helped and worked with me is these double mint. This right here. This right here has been my best friend, y'all. When I feel sick, when I feel it coming on after I eat a meal and I feel nausea, I pop that gum in my mouth, and I swear it works, y'all. 100% work. Like, I have to chew it all day. So that has literally been a lifesaver. I had to get rushed to the hospital. My husband had to rush home. My mother-in-law had to keep the kids, and I had to go to the hospital because I was so sick. I could hardly move. My right arm was numb. What else happened? My right arm was numb, and I had a headache, like from this point of my head, like straight down the middle, all the way to the back. Like a headache, like somebody hit me in my head. Like, I kid you not. And then I just was so dizzy. I could not eat. I couldn't move. I hardly could take care of the kids. It was bad. So I ended up having to get rushed to the hospital. Riley rushed me to the hospital, and I was throwing up really, really, really bad. Got to the hospital. I knew what was going on with me because I had this feeling, like this inkling of what was going on. And sure enough, it was dehydration. They diagnosed me with dehydration. Yes, your girl got dehydration while pregnant. Y'all, talk about like feeling like you're dying. Like, I felt like I was dying. That's the last thing you want to experience being pregnant, is dehydrated. Literally, it was the worst. And so I had went there. They hooked me up to IVs, the whole nine, right? And once they hooked me up to the IVs, I got the IV fluid. Now, they did recommend vitamin B6, but I read up on vitamin B6, the ones that they give you, the vitamin B6, and there are a lot of negative side effects. Like, it says cause nausea, cause vomiting. Like, I should find the drug thing or whatever. And so they were trying to give me vitamin B6, which I was a little leery because I know it's what my body's supposed to do. And with my daughter and my son, I never took anything for my pregnancies. Nothing, not even Tylenol, not even nothing, because I have a hard time with medicine. I'm not like a person that's on medication, so it takes everything in me to even take medication, and I just get really leery when you're creating a baby and how small they are. So I just don't take certain chances. And I know they say Tylenol is one of the safest things for you to take during pregnancy, but just for me, I just don't take nothing. I have to do it the natural way. And so I did the IV fluid or whatever, and at the hospital they gave me vitamin B6, and they were telling me to go feel the vitamin B6. Now, when the vitamin B6 was being administered into my arm, it was through the IV, it burned so bad. I was screaming to the doctor, can she stop pushing it in there, because like she had to like inject it, it was a liquid or whatever, into my arm. It hurt so bad. Like, I swear to y'all, I'm not like afraid of needles. I'm not really sensitive to pain. As y'all can see, I've had a whole pregnancy, a whole labor and delivery, and literally I don't scream, I don't do none of that. And so nor do I take medication. So I was literally like, okay, stop. Like, it felt so bad. So I asked her to stop, and she kind of took a little too long to stop for my liking, because I'm like, if somebody's sitting there being afflicted with some type of pain, I'm at the hospital, you don't just keep shooting it in my arm. And so immediately it gave me bad vibes about the vitamin B6, so I never filled the prescription, and I'm actually through that nausea stuff, so it's no big deal. But after that, after I had got the vitamin B6 at the hospital and one bag of the IV fluids or whatever, I told them I'm well enough to go home. I can handle this. But I was so on E. Like, they were saying like my levels But then the vitamin B6 also took my blood pressure really, really, really low. And they were like, your blood pressure is extremely low. Like, it was in the 30s and 40s or something. I don't know if I'm repeating that correct. I'm like, my blood pressure never low. It's always normal every time I get a checkup. So it was because of the vitamin B6. It just did negative effects on my body. So I literally, that was the only doses I had of that vitamin B6. And I never got any from the pharmacist. So fast forward, after that I was real leery, and I like forced myself to drink water and try to eat. Thank the Lord I got through that stage, because y'all, that was such a trying time for me, especially being a mom and already having 2 toddlers. Like, literally, it was not fun. Like, I have a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. It was all bad. So after that, fast forward, there was a scare of twins. Like, there was like a scare that I may be pregnant with twins, because I had I was a lot bigger than the normal during my pregnancy or whatever in the beginning, and they for some reason could not detect my pregnancy in the beginning. And number 3, these are all like red flags to why I had to do a early ultrasound. And this is what this picture is, and I'll show you guys more in depth. So there was a scare that I may be having twins, because I am in fact a twin to a girl. So my mom has the gene hyperfertilization, which is the twin gene, which is where 2 eggs released at one time or split, you know, all of that. So I'm a twin, so that was a fear because of how my pregnancy, you know, was discovered, and how big I was, and how they could not figure out when I conceived. So I had to do an early ultrasound to check to see. So according to the ultrasound, they said they've only seen 1 baby. Now, I don't know why, because the hype up was about this, or because of how this pregnancy is so different. I don't know why, but your girls still feel like there could be a potential like misread to my ultrasound. I've only had 2. When I went to the hospital, they had checked and see was baby good when I was dehydrated. And at that time they said, I think we see 1. We pretty sure it's 1 or whatever. And so we was like, okay, cool. Then I had my ultrasound a week later, which was the confirming of how far along I was, and the ruling out if it's twins and all of that. So that happened. But I swear to y'all, the way I feel in this pregnancy, and I don't know, like, it feels like the hormones are like double. I don't know, it's like crazy in my body. I mean, if we're not, I mean, they said we're not pregnant with twins, we're not pregnant with twins. But your girl, I don't know. And then people keep telling me I think it's one hiding, and I'm just like, we just have to see when do the anatomy scan. We just gonna have to see. So that is that. What else? So I'm gonna show you guys, baby. First of all, this is not really the best ultrasound, because this is the ultrasound I got, I think, at like six weeks or something like that. So it's definitely not the best. So let me show y'all. Okay, so here is the you see, baby so itty bitty, but I'm like, what is that? It was like, don't worry, it's nothing to do with the baby, it's just the sac. I'm like, when have I ever seen the sac in the ultrasound? So that's the sac, and then that's the blob, the baby. And again, this ultrasound was when baby was literally like fresh. So it's been a while or whatever. So this is unfortunately the only ultrasound picture I got. Like, they real stingy with the ultrasounds, girl. They real stingy. So that is that. So we got that. They said it's just 1, so we just gonna trust them. We just gonna trust them, okay? And then moving forward, so that was the scares. But after everything, they said my ultrasound looks great. Baby is growing like baby should. There's nothing that they need to be concerned about. They also had asked me, I mean, they also said that my blood work came back really good. I'm about to cry. You hear that? So there's no red flags or anything, issues in the blood or whatever, as far as like any low like issues, you know what I'm saying, anything low that I need to like take some type of supplement for, or whatever the case may be. So I was really happy about that, because when you're going through all that trying stuff with the pregnancy, you can really feel kind of discouraged and a little on edge, and hoping that all is well with baby. So I was so happy that everything is going great with baby. Now let's move forward to my cravings. So your girl, first of all, my appetite's still coming in, and I noticed this. I can only eat most things I can eat if I crave it first with no problems. That means no heartburn, that means no nausea, that means like full-blown eat, no problem. So I have been craving which I might have to talk to my husband into taking me today, maybe. But I have been craving Black Rock. I don't know if y'all have a Black Rock local or near. They have a chopstick chicken with like a teriyaki sauce or whatever, with like rice. You're like, girl, wild rice, honey. It's so good. And then you get a side, you get two sides. So I usually either get asparagus and some fries or whatever. Y'all, the chopstick chicken, and literally baby has been low-key vegetarian. So it's so funny because I cannot eat most food, like most chicken that's cooked at home. The smell of the flesh turns me off, like completely turns me off. Like I can't even, like, if I could tell somebody just freshly cooked some raw meat of any sort, whether it's fish, beef, chicken, anything, literally it's a whole episode of vomiting, like, or gagging or nausea. I just like, y'all, just a thought. So I can't do that. Turkey, ground turkey is a no-no. Salmon, that's my favorite food. Salmon, oh my god, y'all know I love me some salmon. I was vegetarian for 5 years, y'all. 5 years. I think, no, 6 years I was vegetarian, y'all. When I got pregnant with my daughter, she too, that's when that went out the window. I had to go to Popeyes, y'all. It was out the window. Then I had to get some rib tips, and I took a little bite of rib tip, and with the barbecue sauce, honey, and I satisfied that craving. It was everything. But yeah, I was vegetarian for 6 years before I started having kids. And y'all, I started having kids and they started coming back to back. Your girl vegetarian out the window. But this baby right here trying to take me back to my roots. This baby like, mine, all you need is your fruits, your vegetables, that's it. But it's not feeling enough, because I'm like always hungry. It's crazy. So I've been craving apples, pineapple. Can't stand bananas now. So apples, pineapple, blueberries, grapes. But let me tell y'all the situation. Let me tell y'all why I was about to cry. So I went to the grocery store because I was craving grapes, y'all. And I only eat seeded grapes because that's how else you gonna get a grape without a seed? I don't do the seedless grapes because they're genetically modified. So when I was in the grocery store, all I had was seedless grapes, and it says GMO, something genetically modified, and it has some cotton candy grapes. I don't want none of them grapes. I'm like, where is the actual real grapes, like the legit grapes that has a seed? Like, it's a nuisance, don't get me wrong, but I want some real grapes. Can I get some real grapes? They said, oh, they out of season. So how in the heck you coming in here still selling seedless grapes? How are you selling that if it's out of season? How we still got grapes in the grocery store? Y'all, that got on my last nerve, y'all. I was so offended. Like, one thing I wanted to cry about was them grapes, because I've been wanting them grapes for a long time and I just cannot get them. Like, I don't know, like, what I'm gonna do. Oh, and then I started craving these vegetarian sausages that I haven't had in a long time. They are the maple vegetarian sausage. I think they buy Morningstar or whatever. They maple flavored. Go cop you some, y'all. Literally, it's so bomb. And I was craving that, and rice and eggs and croissants, crescent rolls or whatever. Bomb. Go ahead and get it. Oh, and sweets, all things sweets, your girl. Like, all I want is, like, low-key, I want some frozen yogurt. I'm gonna see a babe gonna give me some frozen yogurt, y'all. Just sweet stuff like candy. And I've been trying to control myself. Like, my midwife, she was like, right now it's really hard for you to eat a lot of stuff. So, oh, and spicy stuff like They got, ooh, this bomb popcorn. It's by like Smart Food, and it's like cheddar, but like with this you know, like this hot powder on it. You know what I'm talking about? It's like the you know, like the hot popcorn that you get at the corner store. It's like that, but it's a little healthier version of it, y'all. It's so bomb, y'all. It's so good. Like, you be licking your fingers, and I usually don't be doing that. I be licking my fingers after I eat it. So I love that. It's so bomb. And that's pretty much it. Just kind of like junky a little bit. I've been wanting a little junk more than usual, but I mean, and y'all, I got my gum, my double mint gum. Soon as a little nausea try to creep up on me, my double mint gum, and I get double. I get like usually 2 each time, because y'all see the roll is almost gone. Like, I had so many in here. So yeah, that's pretty much that. I showed you guys baby. I am pretty much, like I said, 13 weeks and 4 days, and that's pretty much it for the first bump date. And I don't know how often you guys want this. I'm putting this on my beauty channel, so you guys can comment directly and let me know how often do you want the bump dates, and do you have any questions or anything like that. Oh, before you guys ask, I don't know the gender of the baby, but we will be having a gender reveal. And so as soon as I can find a gender, I don't know if I'm gonna wait till my anatomy scan, which is like usually like 16 weeks, and I'm 13, so that would be like 3 weeks and some change. Or do I want to go to like a private place? You know, like them places that tell you the gender or whatever. You just do like an ultrasound. You can do a 4D, 3D. If I'm just going to pay and go somewhere extra, you know what I mean? So I don't know, but I'm definitely going to have that figured out for you guys. And I will definitely be doing a gender reveal so we can find out if it's a boy, if it's a girl. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Also, I'm going to be doing the me and my husband, we just gotta sit down and do this, y'all. We just gotta sit down. Is the gender predictions, where we have our board in the living room, where we just pretty much figure out what we think the gender is, and then go from there. So definitely stay tuned for all of that. But I'm not gonna keep you guys. I already talked to you guys long enough. But if you like these videos and you want to see more bump dates, definitely give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you like, and if you are not subscribed to my beauty channel yet, honey, go ahead and subscribe, because this is where all things, like, I'm really gonna go crazy, all things baby over here. Now my main channel, Riley, is just more of like a family channel, and so over here I just kind of, I want to bombard you guys with baby hauls, everything on this channel, and baby shopping, all of that. So definitely subscribe if you're not subscribed here, because you're gonna miss out on a lot of stuff. I have been so sick, I couldn't do this as soon as I found out. Like, I couldn't even come on camera for real and tell y'all, hey, I found out I'm pregnant. None of that, because I was just so sick. But also, I'm gonna be doing like a haul for myself, with my bump and all of that, just like stylish, cute clothes, because I really need to go shopping anyway. And I just been like waiting until I got to a certain place as far as like belly, bump, and weight wise. But oh yeah, I did want to mention this before I get off of here, is that I did lose 3 pounds at my last appointment. Which is not really like a major red flag. It's kind of normal if you've dealt with like the nausea and the morning sickness and stuff like that. I kind of already suspected, because of the lack of appetite, and when I have appetite, I can only eat so much and all of that stuff like that. So I definitely lost 3 pounds within the time that I found out I was pregnant, which is, I mean, in 13 weeks, it's kind of like not that bad. And my doctor, my midwife, she didn't say anything about it, but I did want to mention that. I'm definitely trying to eat as much as possible, small, frequent meals, but for the most part, I'm doing really good, and I'm happy, because y'all know if I'm on here all dialed up, then your girl feeling better, much better. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. And of course, you guys know I'm going to show you, baby. This is my bump at 13 weeks and 4 days. Y'all completely forgot to take off the little tags on the side of where the little belt go. But it's all good. Pretend like you don't see it. But girl, I am huge. Like, everyone would say, you are how many weeks? Good. 13. 13. Well, going on 14. That's crazy. Look how big baby is.